エリー、マックス牧師とともに。取りけど、まあ、ちょっと置いといて。ある。びっくりするぐらい金かかんな。余裕持ってたはずやのに。おかしい。お前らもおかしいよ、速度が。で、今のミッションが、そのメインミッション。大臣に直接会うか、大臣の警備員。バーで飲んだくれてるから、ちょっと情聞いてこいよ、みたいな。あと全く関係ない個人的な話。今日職場でね、こけました。はい。こけてね、右足の小指がね、非常に痛い。折れてはない。折れてはないと思うけど、非常に痛いです。はい。特に意味はない。けど、超痛い。湿布貼ってなんとかしてるけど。で、ここ。全く関係ない。ここのおばちゃんに、スペーサーズチョイスの服装で来いよって言われてんけど、果たして何が正解なのかがよくわからない。スペーサーの服はグラウンドブレイカーってあるからそれ着てこいよみたいな。これも違う。違う。違う。と、ここら辺違う。これでどうや。ダメ。違う。
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker. Free.
わからんね。スペーサー装備だと思ったんだけど、これも違う。うん。これは違う。わからんね。元に戻しておこうか。ライオットコントロール。オーディナンスコントロール。これと、これが一緒やねんけどな。でも違う。よくわからないね。フリーの両親にちょっとご挨拶に行こうか。なんかこのビザンチウム落ちてるアイテムに関してはなんか盗む判定には一応ならないっぽい。ただこういうのは一応盗む判定。なんかよくわかんねえ。これも盗むゴミ箱なのに盗む判定。これも盗む判定。
So, you threw off the constraints of proper society and abandoned a life of luxury to live as an outlaw.
You finally get me, Vicar.
I not only get you, I applaud you. Not many would have had the courage to turn their back on luxury. Not to speak of the pressure you must have been under to fulfill the role you've been assigned. Any regrets? Thoughts of not belonging? Not being where you are supposed to be?
I'm always where I'm supposed to be. There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperate.
ちょっと違いがよくわからない。ゴミ箱は盗む。落ちてるものは拾う。ほんと主人公すぐ銃出したがるからな。これは取れる。取れる。取れる。取れる。持っていける。持っていける。持っていける。エリーの家来ていきなり盗み働いてるけど、盗みでもないんか。疲労扱いやから。失礼します。うわあ。あれエリーなんか、サルベージ会社の同じ人と顔似てね。
Marilyn, is that you?
マリリン。
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
ああ、サルベージ会社の社長の方が可愛い。い
marriage contract.
や、おばちゃんやけど。
But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. I don't know what to say. He's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably...
Not...
The last few years have been a bloody haze. Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this...
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink... It's the floors. You had the floors redone with real Terran...
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must...
We thought you were...
I'm not dead.
I'm afraid the distinction was
意見が
lost
食
on
っ
us,
ち合ってい
darling.
るようだね。何や
We
ま
only
しい。
did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
何生命保険だと
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
You what?
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
How?
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Shh. We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It's quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that.
出て
We
行っ
were
てくれ。
just about to
クソ
ask.
親やな。
Quietly, if you'd...
Well, we're trying.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw...
That's it? You...
Don't.
Let's do... Fine.
いいのか？いいのかエリー、暴れなくて。これは盗むな。そうやな。
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
イエーイ。イエーイ、テーブルの上で暴れてやる。おばはんこっち向けよ。
could you please leave quietly now?
なんだぞ、お前抜いてやろうか。なに、こっちは盗むだと。バカ言え。これはいいんや。ありがとう。どうも。エリーいいのが溜まって。
Let's talk outside.
OK。OK。渋いおっさんやな。
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
いや、この加工物の話じゃねえだろ。
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'm getting to the good part. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day.
いつか使うんかい。
Now, getting back to my story.
Yeah.
Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged.
失礼。
Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. I hope you don't think I'm talking about this because I want to be introspective.
教訓になっただろ、エリー。
Uh-oh, it looks like we're in for a big talk.
教訓だ。でも真面目な話。
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad. Wait a second.
Hmm? 話を続けろ。
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
はあ、俺の取り分もあるんだ。いや、やめとくわ。それでどうすればいい？
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me. If that doesn't work, I'm sure. Something on your mind?
よし。保険金詐欺を行ったバカ親から保険金を奪い取る。素晴らしいじゃないか。
As usual, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So many yearn for the opportunities you disdain. There were those who would give their hand to be born in Byzantium as you were.
保険金会社遠くない？
Now, why couldn't you just have said that in the first place?
Episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly based on a real incident.
あ、ここ武器やないや。何これ？あ、これね、ランチャー。
Looking for weapons? You've come to the right place. Every Byzantine needs high quality.
何のために武器をし？
Says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has.
何かな？
Marauders, dissidents, especially large.
賢い人
One
だ
can
な。
never be too well armed. Who knows when the hordes may hurl them.
何扱ってんのか見せてくれ。おう。ノックバックネーター、処方。HR に会う必要はない。何の話か分からへんねんけど。なんぼ ?7000。バカ高えよ。とりあえずここら辺売るか。ジャンク減っても16000。高いぜ。これ236。炭素6。サプレサつけて、エクステンドオーサイトで225%。こっちの方が強いね。でもここら辺の武器をユニークウェポンで固めたいよね。これはいいけど SR どうしようかな。7000ね。買ってみっか。よし。これにして外してつける。この子は開かない。ちょっと武器の改造をちょっとしたいね。モナークに決定か。これ初めて知っていくとエレベーター途中で上げれるっていう。全然いらんけど。ここのエレベーター長いから。 かどうなんかな。長いわここほんと。改造改良か。180か。300超えた。さあこれでどうかやな。まあ使えなさそうだったら残念だけど武器ボックス行き。武器ボックスっていうかもう勝手に武器ボックスにして6回行きやな。いやこういうお使い系のサイドクエスト全部裏でちょこちょこっとやろっかなと思ったけど、サイドクエスト一回始めるとね終われない。もうね続けてね、あこれもやりたい、あこれもやりたいみたいな、ね、終われない本当に。どこ行っても一緒。フォールブロックスだ。
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
On standby for command.
Two return. One piece, Captain.
いやーマジでしたい。全くゲームの話関係ねえけど、いやー最悪マジで日々入ってっから。膝がね脱臼じゃないけど外れた感じになってこけてさ、そのまま倒れ込んだわけよ仕事場で。その時にねどうも一気にいったみたい。帰ってから見た時そんな腫れてるっていう感じじゃなかったけど、やっぱちょっと赤っぽくはなってたよね。全然どうでもいい話だけど、降りたら折れるかな。折れるな、やめとこう。ああ出て
Seen Arthur today?
ああそういやおったな。
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage.
そ
Note
ん
that
な
all of your
こと嫌
fragments
や
must
わ
be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
ビットカートリッジより小さいことが条件ってそれかなりめんどくね。
I remember that one. That's the young socialite.
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Are you serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated...
Hey, those are entirely...
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room. And you'd theoretically, but you wouldn't actually.
なるほどね。
That's for the...
と一旦セーブ。いや、もちろんそのまま行くけど、まあ、もしものことがあるやん。
Well, how? And
はい。
I'm a. If we.
竹は色、威圧。
Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain.
手首の腱鞘。
Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals, it...
Harry?
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Nice. おめでとう、エリ。
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
本題に入ろう、エリ。
Sure. You did my job, so here's your fee.
少な。
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
仲間だ。いや、友達だな。
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
やめろ、やめろ。一人でできることには限りがあるからな。
Well, I've got a few years of experience that would suggest differently. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
ありがとう。
Don't mention it. Really, this feels weird enough as it is.
行こうか。経験値アホだいな。
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
Yo.
Judging from the blood spatter on your shirt, I take it.
ねえ、か分からんこと。
Sure.
ここ保険屋。ここ医者。ここ部屋。ここも部屋。おい、武器屋はどこだ？ん？
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so...
He means gullible, Captain.
マジでか。
I get the sense this fellow isn't entirely sincere.
おい、このちょびげ。
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is...
虫取ってやろうか。
rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are... Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. なぜ固め取らずに口でウィンクと言うんだ。
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper
ああ、
sprats.
頭悪いな。再起ほとばしる名案だ。
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest
だろう
run.
な。
As I was saying, You look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
5%?
Well...
5%? セット500は無理やな。30っても85円もんな。17、18ぐらいのプラスやもんな、よくて。ダメだな。金額次第だ。
Certainly. Me being a...
もうちょっと値上げしたりできないか。
I don't believe you easily could. But I do enjoy the occasional surprise. Ooh wink.
Ooh wink.
Now, are you planning to... Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
やべえな。こいつやっちまいてえな。とりあえず配送トンネルっちゅうのを調べてみっか。それどこ？中それ。中やわ。てか俺ここで仲間一人とお別れしてんけど、あいつどこに行ったんや。あと武器やどこ？施錠されてるここは開かないの？ここ俺の部屋だったよね。ここにも預けれるんだよね。よく考えたら。武器屋がない。まあいいか。うわー、もうなんか敵の反応あるやん。スプラット？ワンダウン、ツーダウン。はい、これいいね。だよね、びっくりした。スプラットなければもんな、なくてとんだよな。ラプティドンに狩られたってことかな。はい、ちょうだいね。はい。 とは何もないね。後ろも何もない。回収できるものはないね。よし。
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Oh, he
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Seeing as how that statement is wink free, I am madder than a mantis swarm. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
There's
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all. Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to run. State your purpose. Missing? Nope. Nope. I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed... Back out of this domicile.
You
want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest.
Okay. うんちあさり。これここやったらバレんかな。何これ。あ、僕の部品ね。はい。お邪魔しました。スプラット超出てるけどええんかいな。Chat.
No, but thank.
え、なんて?
Oh, you're still here. I said I... Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to business. Don't suppose I could...
なんか終わらん。怒ってるというのだけは理解した。ほら、拾ってきたぞ。
Got the goods? Cause I know.
ウィンク。片目を殴る。ああ、どうしよう。経験値広まんでももうあるからいいか。
You do? I mean, you do! Right! As promised, your cut. Plus a little extra to show my... Hit me. You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the... Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? A shrewd decision. Sure.
ドリンククーポンゲット。やっぱ一発殴っとくべきやったな。あ、こっち出れない。まあ、もうこっちでやることもなくなったかな。なんでこうウイング漏れるとこあるかな。気になるじゃん。はい、ありがとう。悪い手はないよな。多分。乗れんの？乗れない。危なかった。また深いの音を立てるとこやった。ぐしゃって。俺がここで解雇した乗組員ってどこにいんの？もういなくなった。あ、武器屋そうや、お前ここやった。
No refunds.
あ、そうか。前の場所やったらしょぼいねんな。よくよく考えたら。じゃあいいや。ドリンクチケットもらしよ。
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
Now
Efficient, clever, ruthless.
I don't serve you. What's your... This is the ante up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Try Yvonne upstairs if...
おい。どういうことや、あのヒゲ。
Pull up a bagged another one, did he? The anti-up's here.
優しい。よし。あのヒゲ殺すか。祭りだまつ。おひげ。
Okay, maybe my scheme wasn't so surefire due to a flaw in the delivery system. Don't fret. The next one's sure to be better.
まあ、とりあえず今回はここまででね。